The effect of the police response in Uvalde on other law enforcement across Texas. Stay with us.
And that report highlighted how police missed opportunities to stop the gunman before he entered the school and killed 19 students and 2 teachers. Now, while criticism of the police response in Uvalde may be justified, some are asking how it's affecting the entire profession. Well, our Shipp joins us now with more on this. Brett, good morning to you.
Good morning, Charles. There's no question everyone's upset. It took 77 minutes for law enforcement to enter the classroom. But are all of the recent headlines unjustly fueling animosity toward police? Here's the Dallas Morning News headline from a couple of days ago. Chances to stop gunman missed. But if you read the report, and I have, the headline might be somewhat misleading. It turns out that an officer who hesitated to fire at the gunman outside the school, he was 1.5 football fields away at the time, and he told investigators he was worried he might miss and hit a child. The report also says this: it's possible the officer had never previously fired his rifle at a target that far away. And the report goes on to say, if the officer was not confident, he should not have fired. As this report points out, officers had to make critical life and death decisions literally under fire. But yes, this report says the police made the wrong call, and they obviously waited too long. Just one of the many reasons being a cop is not so popular anymore, and why so many are leaving the profession. I spoke with Tarleton State Criminology professor Alex Del Carmen. He told me there's a reason so few are choosing to wear the blue.
My point is that it's always been a difficult job. Now it's becoming an impossible job. It's never been about a career. It's always been a calling. Being a police officer is simply being called to do something that is out of the ordinary for lousy pay, for lousy hours, to be in a profession that has one of the highest levels of alcoholism, suicide, and divorce rates in the world. And for a position that if you're lucky, you'll be able to retire after 30 years with many stories and many incidents that will likely provoke PTSD for the rest of your life. We require a great deal from our police officers, and we give very little back to them.
Something to think about. What about the guy who actually killed the 19 kids and 2 teachers? Nobody really talks about him anymore. Did anyone ever catch his name? But it's not about him now. It's about the officers who are often vilified for being too quick to pull the trigger, and who are now being blamed for not pulling it fast enough.